The objectives for WAPAC when One Central Park started was to participate in the construction of an iconic building in Sydney.
When it came to picking a contract, it was very important that the contractor could deliver the quality that was required by us, and in terms of commerciality, could deliver both on time and to budget. In order to deliver the vision that I wanted, we needed to work with builders that we think could work with us in both sharing with us this vision of creating a sense of place.
The vision that our client shared with us was quite captivating, and we were extremely excited right from day one. We'd followed the project for 2 years before it really became a real project, and by then everyone's appetite was well and truly whet, and we were absolutely thrilled to be part of the tender team and then ultimately the successful contractor.
The Central Park project is such a complicated job. Even on face value, when you open up a set of drawings and you look at the design of that building, construction minds go crazy with how you're going to actually deliver this job. To say that the guys were excited about the job is probably an understatement. Throw in the logistics of green walls and heliostats and over 1,000 people on the job at any point in time. It is a construction planner and a construction manager's dream project.
One of the things that is one of the most amazing attributes about this project is just the amount of greenery that is existing around the building. Just the watering system alone is a first one-off watering system that's ever been designed like it anywhere in the world. When you've got 85,000 plants, the amount of alarms, the amount of triggers, the amount of valves, the amount of overflow, all those issues were new, untested territory that the consultants had to work together as a team to come up with the right solution so that at the end of the day we could have a living building.
Recycled water feeds all irrigation within development. Recycled water is used for flushing all toilets in the development, and recycled water is actually also used in all washing machines in the development. The sustainable initiatives that have been implemented in this project are groundbreaking and they're world-class.
The West Tower was designed internally off the model of a race car. So we ended up with internal finishes that weren't the norm. So it made things a little bit more exciting. We weren't just going and building something that we'd all built before.
We had the problem of we're hanging all of this vegetation over a 6-lane corridor up main arterial road in the centre of Sydney. So safety was a huge concern, and just the construction sequencing. How are we going to close this building up and glaze it and plant at the same time once the building is closed? Our strategies for rationalisation had to change 2 to 3 times in how we were actually going to get these delivered.
Planning for the project was massive. We had a lot of engagement with consultants, doing very innovative design solutions and delivering outcomes that hadn't been delivered before in Australia. So for example, when we started delivering the solution for the construction of the Skydeck, never been built in the world before.
To lift a 100-tonne structure at 30-metre reach with a crane, to lift it up to level 29 and sit it on an existing building, you can imagine the little bit of wind, the little bit of crane movement, trying to get that 100-tonne to actually swing in and fit, do it all safely, was an amazing feat with so much pre-work that went into it.
We redesigned the whole building in order to make it as safe as possible to build, with minimal crane lifts, with the majority of activity happening off-site. So to see the evolution of the job from start to finish is probably a once in a lifetime experience for many of the people associated with the job.
This is something that people want to explore and play with. It's a new kind of building, it's a new type of material, it's a new type of system, and it pushes you to do your best work, and it pushes you to think outside the square. I mean, anyone can put up an office block, but not everyone can do this.
Every time I drive down Parramatta Road and approach that building from any angle, I am absolutely proud of the fact that we've been able to deliver such an iconic building. It's one of those buildings where people talk about it. People that have no idea about architecture talk about that building down near Central, that green building with a thing sticking out the side of the building, and it gives me no greater pleasure than to be able to say, we built that building. Makes me a proud old builder and just delighted to be part of the process.